It's a chilly, rainy night in the walled city of Córdoba, medieval Spain. Watchmen are stationed to guard the city, unaware that a large army of Christian soldiers is about to launch a surprise attack. In just one night, they take control of the entire city, ending Muslim rule there. Throughout the land, Muslim cities are falling, one after another, to Christian forces. Yet, amidst all of this, one city remains unconquered, Granada. Due to its strategic location and the massive Alhambra Palace, Granada stays safe and untouched for another 200 years. The Alhambra still stands today, admired as one of the most beautiful architectural wonders ever created. As you walk through the palace's stunning courtyards and halls, you start to notice something even more remarkable: the water. The palace is home to an extraordinary network of medieval pipes and channels that deliver water to its vibrant gardens, thermal baths, and elegant fountains. The engineering behind this system was truly impressive, providing the palace with underfloor heating and even fountains that told the time. This ingenious system has kept the palace cool and nourished the surrounding nature for centuries, and it still functions today. We recreated the entire system to demonstrate how it worked, including the forgotten mechanisms that once allowed water to defy gravity and flow uphill. When the ruler of Granada ordered the construction of the palace, the engineers faced a major challenge. The hill where the palace sits is about 200 meters higher than Granada's main river. Getting water to the palace seemed nearly impossible. So, the engineers followed the river 6 kilometers upstream to a point higher than the palace, where they dammed the river and created a new channel called the Royal Canal. With careful planning, the water navigated the difficult terrain with a very shallow slope until it reached the palace. This was an enormous task, but it was only the beginning. The palace's designers had grand plans: fountains that shot jets of water, bathing rooms with showers and heated floors, and even clocks powered by water. For all of this to work, the water pressure needed to be much higher than what the Royal Canal could provide. To solve this, the engineers dug a large pool above the palace. Below this pool, the water from the Royal Canal would flow into an underground pipe and collect in a well 60 meters below. At the top of the well, a water wheel powered by animals would lift the water up and fill the storage pool with around 400 cubic meters of water. This stored water created the pressure needed for the whole system and also served as a backup in times of drought. The water then passed through an aqueduct and into the palace, where it split into a complex network of channels, delivering just the right amount of water to various fountains and pools. One of the most amazing fountains was at the heart of the palace. Built in the 14th century, it featured 12 lions that each spouted water to show the time. Each lion activated at a set time, so by noon, all 12 lions would be spraying water. Once the cycle finished, the system would reset and start again. How was this possible with medieval technology? Well, inside the fountain was a clever system. The central bowl had 12 holes at specific heights, each leading to a lion through internal pipes. Water filled the bowl at a steady pace, causing the level to rise and activate the lions one by one. The timing was so precise that it took exactly 1 hour for the water to reach the next hole. After 12 hours, the bowl was full, and a siphon inside the bowl would automatically reset the system. As the water level in the bowl rose, so did the water in the siphon. Once it reached the top, it would start to flow down a drainage pipe, creating a seal that activated the siphon. This caused the water to drain rapidly, restarting the cycle. The water from the lions flowed into 4 shallow channels in the ground, continuing its journey through the palace, eventually reaching the thermal baths. This was where kings and diplomats came to relax and make deals. The baths featured a cold plunge pool, a hot room with heated floors, and a steam room. The water entered an underground control room, passing through a copper boiler heated by burning wood. From there, the hot water flowed through pipes to the fountains and showers around the baths. Steam from the boiler also traveled through channels beneath the marble floors to provide underfloor heating. In the steam room, the steam would rise through pillars and exit through small vents, filling the room with vapor. The roof even had star-shaped windows that could be opened and closed to control the steam level. As the water flowed to the palace's fountains and pools, it also served another purpose: cooling. Granada is known for its heat, but as the warm air passed over the water, it evaporated and cooled the air, making the palace a comfortable place to be. The water continued through the palace until it reached the western section, where the soldiers lived. This area was built higher than the rest of the palace, so the water had to rise 6 more meters to reach it. The engineers used a unique device, different from the water wheels, to accomplish this. This device didn't rely on animals or external power. Water flowed into a container with a hole at the bottom, leading to another container below. As the water moved down the pipe, a whirlpool formed. At the center of the whirlpool, a low-pressure area sucked air downwards into the lower container. This created a mixture of air and water, which was forced into a thin pipe. The air bubbles made the water lighter, allowing it to rise higher in the pipe. This clever mechanism was able to raise water 6 meters higher, delivering it to the soldiers' section of the palace. Today, many of the Alhambra's ingenious water systems still work, a testament to the brilliant engineers who created them centuries ago.